Hi YouTube and welcome to my first video. I'm a tattoo artist and clothing brand owner, and I do a lot of other stuff as well. Today though, I'm gonna take you with me for making some cyber sigilism tattoos, aka neo-tribals, aka tribes, how I call them. First, we're gonna look at the piece that we're gonna do. So these are the two pictures my customer sent me. He had these moon-like structures in the tribals, which I really liked. It's always good if you send me inspiration pictures, so it's easier for me to understand what your vision is. I use two circles to have a base shape for my tribals, so I can draw over them and get the moons right. As you see, I'm drawing on Photoshop, not on Procreate like most other tattooers do. It doesn't really matter where you draw, it really comes down to the final piece. I'm working in Photoshop because I have a background in marketing, and there is an apprenticeship in Switzerland that's called mathematician, and that's like my 9 to 5 job. If you have any questions about me or my work, please let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them in a different video. Alright, so we're finished with the piece and now we're gonna go into my studio here in Winterthur, in Switzerland. Alright, now in the studio I set up the full station, prepared everything. When the customer arrived, we first looked at the piece together. We talked about the size and he wanted a small change, which I did right away. I also asked him to read and sign the consent papers, which are really important. I might do an in-depth video about the consent form because it was a pain for me in the beginning as well to get all of this done. Yeah, after I got the paper and everything, I prepared a stencil. I'm using a Brother Pocket Jet here. I know what a pain in the ass stencils can be. If you want my tips on how to make them last as good as possible, please let me know in the comments. After I prepared the stencil, I put it on his skin, then we let it dry for 10 minutes and got into tattooing right away. It was a really nice session. We had good talks. I like the guy a lot. Most of my sessions are like this, and this is a big part of why I love tattooing. I'm super hyped for tomorrow as well because we're gonna do a freehand tattoo, but you'll see later in the video what I'm talking about, because with freehands you won't need any printer or anything, but it requires a little bit of skill. Sadly, I f***ed up the videos with the good camera. So here are the videos I took with my iPhone. I really like how it turned out. I hope you agree with me. It's 8 AM now. I'm super tired still from yesterday, but it's fine. And yeah, today we're gonna do, as I said, freehand neo-tribal. Yeah, we'll see us in the studio. As always, I started with preparing the station. This normally takes me around 15 to 20 minutes. For the pens, I always use a lighter color for the first layer and then a darker color for the second layer. After that, I shaved my homie's leg and I cut him there. You can see the blood a little bit. This is also the reason why I had to throw away the pens in the end, because even though they're alcohol based, they're not sterile anymore if there is any blood on it. If you don't cut the customer, it should be fine though. We got into the tattooing. He told me it hurt a little bit, especially around the knee, but I think he did really well. Here you see once again the finished piece. I hope you agree with me if I say they are dope as fuck. 2 weeks before we did a similar tribal on the other knee. I really love how the whole project of making 2 of these neo tribals on both sides of the knees turned out. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also comment with any tips you have for me on how I can improve my videos. I'm still at the beginning, still learning. Please also comment questions about the work, like what needles do you use, or what ink do I use, or whatever comes to mind. I'd be happy to answer all your questions in future videos. Also, please follow my Instagram at Tribes of Void. And yeah, that's a wrap. Worldwide scene, it's a relatively small town. In Switzerland, it's the sixth biggest. In Switzerland, it's the biggest. But in Switzerland, it's the 6th biggest city we have.
Biggest
so
city.
You
So
see, Switzerland is
You see,
super
Switzerland
small.
is